Stop! You don't need to buy that because you can make it, and I'm going to teach you how. Episode 3. Here's the items you'll need. A half a yard of each of the following: main fabric, lining fabric, and fusible interfacing, and then check out my digital Maisie stocking sewing pattern. First, cut out your main and lining fabric. Next, cut out your hanging loop with these measurements. And for this tutorial, I'm doing a stocking that has a ruffle edge. Interface both of your main pieces with a fusible medium weight interfacing. For the ruffle piece, fold it in half lengthwise and just sew the short ends closed. Flip right side out and place the long ends wrong sides together and press the entire strip. Next, gather the entire piece along the raw edges. Set your machine stitch length to a 4 to accomplish this. Now pull the gathering stitches till the piece fits around the entire stocking. Pin your gathered piece around the entire edge of the stocking and place it 5/8 of an inch away from the top. Attach the ruffle with a basting stitch. Trim off any fraying edges. And you must watch a Christmas movie while doing this. Now place your other main stocking piece on top, right sides together. Sew around the edge, leaving the top edge open. Trim your seam allowance to a 1/4 of an inch. Flip it right side out. And the reason you place your gathered ruffle piece 5/8 of an inch from the top is so that it doesn't get stuck in your stitching when you close the top. Press around your entire stocking. Now take your hanging loop and fold in half lengthwise and sew the long edge, leaving the short edges open. Trim the seam allowance and flip right side out. I prefer to use a loop turner for this step. Now press the loop flat. Fold the loop in half and place it on the top edge of your stocking on the back next to the side seam. Sew in place. Place your lining pieces right sides together and sew along the edge, leaving about a 3-inch opening on the bottom and leaving the top open. The reason you leave an opening at the bottom is so that you can flip the stocking right side out through the opening, and then your stocking will have no top stitching. Next, either trim your seam allowance or clip your curves. Press the lining flat. Flip your lining so that it's wrong sides facing out and place your stocking main into your lining right sides together. Sew the top edge, and you're going to want to make sure that your loop and ruffle are out of the way of your stitching. Trim your seam allowance. Now you will pull your main stocking through the hole of your lining. Poke out all the edges of your lining and then sew the opening closed. Tuck your lining into the main stocking and make sure everything is all flat and smooth. Now press the top edge of your stocking. Now you have a cute stocking that's exactly your style and it's sustainable. Stuff them up with goodies and treats and give them as a gift.